Hi and welcome to our Asian Arts video preview of the June 30th auction. We'll begin here with this pair of tall Chinese enamel decorated pendants with ruby scepters. You can see they're enamel decorated throughout and with an impressed stamp to the underside. Really quite nice, came in on one of our Walk-in Wednesday appraisal days. And here we have a yellow ground Chinese vase with bats and ruby pendants, really quite nice, recessed underside. And skipping over to a piece of Japanese art, we have this plate with figure of a monster, really quite nice. It is signed lower right, and here is the underside at $300 to $500. This is a Chinese Fami Rose, one of my favorite lots in the sale vase of children against a yellow ground. There is an underglazed blue mark to the underside at $400 to $600, came from a Long Island estate. A late addition to this auction is this pair of carved guanyins on carved wood bases, alongside this pair of blue and white enamel decorated bowls, peach blossom and bats to the interior, and you can see that they are signed to the underside. Silver lidded box with a hard stone cover, really quite nice at $300 to $500. Two carved pendants, one of a horse and one of a turtle. And moving on to another attendant with a ruby scepter. This is individually lotted and again enamel decoration throughout. Here is the underside with a small impressed mark. Really quite nice. Chinese blue and white brush pot. Again, really quite nice with figures here. Here's the underside. From a New Jersey estate, we have this inkstone with rabbits and bamboo. This is an interesting lot on the sale. This is again Chinese, a little bit more contemporary, and it is a slice of agate, and it is referencing a duck pond. So there's little carnelian ducks, jade lily pads, gilt silver reeds with keshi pearl accents, and it is in this beautiful display case. And this is estimated at $300 to $500 from again on a Long Island estate. Chinese blue and white chrysanthemum bowl or dish, 6-character mark to the underside. This is a Chinese fengua vase, really quite nice with this purple glaze. Here is the underside with a mark here. And here we have another chrysanthemum vase, and this is probably Ming Dynasty, so nice age to this piece. And you can just see throughout, there's some inconsistencies that really indicate the age. And here's the underside. It has been drilled as a lamp, and it is accompanied by this carved wood stand with ruby legs. 4 Chinese Fami Rose cups with stem bases, floral decoration. Here is the mark to the underside. 2 pieces of carved jade together. We have an archer's ring and a belt buckle, so really quite nice. And moving on to a 20th century Chinese enamel decorated plaque. It is signed to the upper left-hand corner, and it has 2 figures, one on horseback. So again, really quite nice. 2 pieces of blue and white Chinese. So we have a lidded jar of prunus, and then we have this wonderful vase displaying warriors and a garden pavilion with trees and a rocky landscape. Gilt bronze deity. So really quite interesting. Multiple arms, a crown, and multiple heads. And it is standing on 2 figures. Here's the reverse, and here is the underside. This is an interesting collection of cups. These represent the 12 months. So again, they are Chinese, and it is Fami Rose. So you can see the calligraphy and marks here. And then each cup represents a different month. Here is the blue mark to the underside, and each cup displays a different flower. So it's really quite beautiful, and they are all together. So it is a complete set. Here we have a carved jade plaque in a table screen, again from a Long Island estate. You can just see the carving here. I'm kind of rock it back and forth so you can see the depiction. And here we have a carved agate cup with figural handles and rings on a carved wood stand. We have 2 pieces of Chinese Fami Rose or rose medallion of ladies. So here is the cup, really quite nice enamel decoration, and it is accompanied by this dish or underplate. So again, here you go. One of my favorite lots in the sale is this Japanese inro. So you can see the lacquered inro, gilt decoration, mother of pearl inlaid. It is signed here. And here's the reverse, and it's a nice, unusually large size. 3 pieces of Chinese porcelain. So we have this beautiful Fami Rose bowl of birds and flowers. Here's the mark to the underside. And again, additional calligraphy here. And this lidded bowl with peach blossoms, bats, and the symbol, and the shoe symbol of longevity. So here we go. Here is the underside with a 6-character mark. Additional images are available on our website. And this beautiful red bowl with flowers, and here's the mark to the underside. And so we're just going to back up for one moment because these are 3 individually lotted painted Chinese frames. So here's one of fish. We have beautiful signature here, and these are all from the same estate. We also have a birds and flowers example, also signed in multiple places, and a landscape. Each of these fan paintings are estimated at $300 to $500, and they all come from a Scarsdale estate. And from one of our Walk-in Wednesday appraisal days, this is a large Chinese, probably Republic period, Fami Rose bowl or punch bowl. So you can see the figural depiction to the interior, the floral surround. Here is the underside. Some imperfections, but these were done in the making. And this is estimated at $300 to $500. Chinese Fami Rose punch bowl or rose medallion punch bowl, Chinese export. Extensive repairs, but it's really quite nice. Came from a Long Island estate, and it's accompanied by this little iron red lidded box with a landscape to the lid, signed to the underside. Really quite nice. The 2 pieces are together. So here we have again a Chinese Fami Rose bowl. So we have a peacock to the interior, scholars items to the surround. The exterior of the bowl is decorated in iron red bamboo. Really quite nice. I'm just going to hold this for a moment so you can see this cinnabar style low table. It's really quite nice, carved really quite nicely. So it's just a nice lacquered table. Really beautiful to display things on, and this is estimated at $400 to $600. And down below we have a collection of 5 plates. So these plates are all in one grouping. So we have enamel decorated Chinese, bats and shoe symbols. We have a wise man, 2 examples of these plates. So they are wise men seated beneath pine trees with peach blossoms. And then we have this kind of birds and flowers vase, or I'm so sorry, birds and flowers plate here. And those are all together. And then we have here 3 bowls. So we have 2 blue and white with dragons against a Rui cloud and wave base or ground. And then we have this yellow sgraffito bowl with peach blossoms. This is one of a pair. So we have a pair of these barrel form Chinese Fami Rose garden seats. And you can see the ladies depicted in various scenes, and these 2 are together. This is really quite nice. So we're moving on to some furniture. This is a Chinese stand, but what really makes it so nice is this bronze dragon, just kind of cascading out of this opening. Beautiful carvings here with the Rui pendants. Really quite nice. The key is present, and it's really just a nice size and beautifully created. Large pair of Chinese Fami Rose vases, yellow ground birds and flowers decoration, but really quite nice. I'm just going to take this down so that you can get a better look at this cloisonne table. So again, a Chinese low table, and it has these cloisonne plaques inset. So there are cranes and twin fish, but really quite nice. And there's 3 plaques, estimated at $600 to $900. And moving on to a collection of Japanese prints. So you can just take a look here. There's some snow scenes, mainly landscapes. And this is one of 2 large groupings of Japanese prints in the sale. All of the details, all of the artist information, and the name of the prints are available on our website. So I suggest taking a look there, and there are some additional Japanese prints in a separate lot. And then we're going to end our collection of Asian arts for the June 30th auction with this Chinese reverse painted on glass portrait of a woman seated reading with a little man in a canoe in the background. Really quite nice. This is estimated at $400 to $600, and that wraps it up for our June 30th auction, and we hope to see you there.